Hi guys, I just wanted to do a little speed edit on this image here for you just to get an idea of how I would work this one. This was shot at the Valley of Fires and it's a nice image, but it needs a little bit of something. It's actually been a stitched image, so there was 4 images put together in Photoshop just to make it a little bit bigger file size. So the first thing I want to do is I want to select the foreground out from the sky. So I'll use the quick selection tool and I'm just going to pick up all that stuff there like that, really simple, and I'm going to invert that, Command Shift I or Control Shift I, and I'm going to add a levels adjustment layer because I want to lighten that up. You can see there I can now bring this up and lighten that whole image there like so, but it's lightening everything. So how can I fix that? I don't want the light to be everywhere, I want it just to be on certain spots, so I make it look like it's sunlight hitting that wall. So all I do is I add a new group down here, grab that and put that into the group. Then I select the group, add a layer mask, and then I invert that layer mask, Command I or Control I, and now I can go in there with a brush and I can just brush that light wherever I want. So let's get 100%. Let's bang it on the side there. This is where the sun's hitting that wall. It's also hitting down on the foreground and coming across the top of that rock there. A little bit there as well. Now I want to bring my opacity back to say 30% and just feather this. Now the good thing about doing it like this is that I can brush over here on the sky and nothing's going to happen, okay, because it's only what's in here, it's controlled by this selection here, that's where the light is being added. So I'm just brushing away like so. Oopsie, sorry, click on the wrong thing, and adding a little bit of light through there, feathering that off, so on and so forth. Just a little bit more in there. So if I turn that on and off, you can see where that light's going. I just need to feather that bit more back here as well. It's good to turn these things on and off because you can see where it's going wrong, where it's not going wrong. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the levels layer there, and because it's sunlight, I want to add a little bit more contrast. I'll go into a cursor adjustment layer, and I'm just going to go up to where it says default and click on linear contrast. That adds a little bit more contrast. You can see that, and again it's only going to what's showing in that group there. Okie dokie. And then I want to add a color balance. Again, it's going to be within that group, and I'm just going to add a bit of red and a bit of yellow to make it look more like the sun's hit it, like so. Now if that's a bit too strong, just drop the opacity back, take it back to 0, and then just pull it up slowly, and I reckon around 50% ish. It's pretty good. Okay, next thing, if I wanted to just darken down the sky a little bit, I can go back to this layer mask that we've already created, Command click on that, okay, and that will load up that selection that we made earlier. It's the wrong way because I want to select the sky, so I'm just going to go Command Shift I or Control Shift I, and now I've got the sky selected. I can go in, I want to go above the group this time, okay, and I'm going to just do a levels adjustment layer there, and it's actually gone and put itself below the group, so nothing's happening. So what I'll do is I'll just drag that from there and get it above. There we go. Don't know why it does, it's a bit difficult sometimes to get that out of the group. Anyway, and I can just add a bit of darkness through there just to darken that sky down a bit. Pretty simple. So if I go down and hold the Option or Alt key and click on the little eye, I can turn it on and off, and you can see now the sun is hitting the side of the wall when we didn't think it was. I'm actually going to fix up this area here because it's a bit dodgy there still. So go back to my group, click on that, and then just lighten that up to do there a little bit more, so it's not so rounded off. Okay, go back again, have a look, see what we've done. Yeah, perfect. So I hope you liked that one.